1, 2. Salute, 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 salute. What's going on, people? Waiting for some people to get in the chat. Salute, salute, salute. Salute, salute, salute. Okay, there we go. Salute, salute, salute. Okay, there we go. I see you, babe. I see you. Salute, 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 salute. Crystal, what's going on, Crystal? What's going on, chat? Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe to the channel, please. 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 Front and center. I know that's right. I know that's right. You better be. What's next for Shakur Stevenson? What's next for my guy? Go back down to 135, which I think. Go back down to 135. Go back down to 135. Stay at 140. What you think? Think he should stay at 135. Stay down there. Wait for Tank to get back. Because Tank coming back. That's a fact. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Please. Like, subscribe to the channel. Please. Like and subscribe to the channel. Shakur Haney, that'd be a good fight. But I think Shakur beat Haney. I think he'll beat him easy. I think he'll beat him easy, real easy. I would like to see Devin Haney and Davis fight Keyshawn. I think that'd be a hell of a fight. Or Keyshawn and Frank Martin. I think that'd be a good fight too. You know, Keyshawn doing his thing, and Keyshawn can box. I like him. I like Keyshawn. Yeah. Then we got uh Abdullah Mason. We got Abdullah Mason out there. He at 135, but I don't, I think he chinny. I honestly think Abdullah Mason is chinny. You get dropped twice in one round. I think he keep his head straight up in the air, first of all. Um he stay on his front foot, and he's not, what I can say, elite right this minute. I can't say that Abdullah Mason is elite. Even though I think he has the WBO, he's not elite to me. Elite, no. He's a good fighter. Elite, no. No. I don't see it. I don't see it. I would like to see him and Kid Austin fight. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a hell of a fight. But they got some decent cards coming up. Um, Antoine Russell fighting. Um, Frank Martin on that card. It's a few people on that card. I think it's the 21st. That's gonna be a good card, hell of a card. Like, subscribe to the channel, please. Like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. I really would. But what next? What's next for Shakur? That's my question. I think, you know, um, I don't think it's nobody at 135 that can not only beat him. I don't think there's nobody at 135 down there for him. I think he should stay at 140. 140 is more, uh it's more talent. It's more dogs at 140 right now. I really do think he should stay at 140 and do his thing there. You got a lot of people at 140. And you see how easy he walked through Teofimo Lopez. He just did him any kind of way. He beat him with a jab. He jabbed him all night and beat him with a jab all night. Beautiful. 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 A jab all night. All night. Jab. Like, subscribe to the channel, please. It costs you nothing. Like, subscribe to the channel. It don't cost nothing. I don't even do Cash App and none of that. Like, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Like and subscribe to the channel. Talking about Keyshawn. One second. Yeah. Devin Haney and Shakur. Yeah, that'll be um I don't think that'd be a good fight. I think Shakur beat him, and I think Shakur will beat him easy, real easy. I think Shakur will beat Devin Haney easy. You know that I don't get nothing out of that. You know, yeah. Like, subscribe to the channel, please. Like, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, but I would like to see Keyshawn and Frank Martin. I think that'd be a good step up fight for Keyshawn. I think that'd be a tough fight for Keyshawn. I always liked Frank Martin. I don't think he was ready for Tank when he fought Tank, but I like Frank Martin. If Frank Martin get past the guy he's fighting next, I think Frank Martin and Shakur. I mean, Frank Martin and Keyshawn would be a good fight. I think that'd be a hell of a fight. You know, if Frank get past the guy he fighting next, and you got Africa too, Richard Hitchison. You know, he fighting Darte the 21st. That's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a hell of a fight for Africa. That's just not gonna be a walk in the park. That's gonna be a good fight. It's not like it's not like he gonna walk through Darte. That's gonna be a good fight. They gonna bang. Excuse me 1 minute. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good fight for Richard Hitchison. That Darte fight, that's gonna be a hell of a fight. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Salute to my man Richard Hitchison. That's my guy. Salute Richard Hitchison. Salute Crystal too. Salute Crystal in the chat. Yeah, but that's Zayed's card. Mm, you know, Zayed don't impress me. He really don't impress me. He he don't, you know, I don't know. I think it could be the weight class he in. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he's not uh that guy, so to speak. Like, I don't think it's anybody in his weight class. I don't think it's anybody in middleweight uh for Xander Zayas. I don't think it's any competition straight up. I just don't. you know, he's not. He hasn't proven himself. He he has a title, but I don't think he's elite. I don't. I really don't think Xander Zaya is elite. Period. No, I don't think so. I think he need to go up or come down. I think he junior middleweight, something like that. I think he need to go up or come down, something. But I don't see him as this, I don't see that. I don't see it at all. But I do see uh I do see Abdullah Mason uh going kind of far. I see him doing his thing. I see him, moving up. Once he learned how to move his head, he keep his head straight in the air and he comes straight to you on his front foot because he always looking for the knockout. He's constantly looking for the knockout, Abdullah Mason. Constantly. I'm dying to see that Ortiz and Boots fight. They going in the circles. Now Ortiz is suing uh De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions. It's just crazy. It's crazy. They just can't get that fight together for some reason. That'll be a good fight. Excuse me. I think Boots will pull it out. Boots and Ortiz. I think Boots will pull that fight out. That'll be a good fight. You know, um, and then we'll get to really see what Boots can do. We'll really get to see Boots in action because let let's be real. Um, Boots ain't really fought nobody like that. If you want to be real, like Boots never really fought nobody that we could say, okay, okay, he, he let's just keep it real. He never, you know, um, when you turning around and punching guys from the back and doing all this crazy stuff, that come on, tomato cans, man. Those tomato cans. Those not those not even tomato cans. Guy, you actually want to guy you seen on the streets and asked, I'm gonna give you $1,000 to go in there and fight. You know, uh, I just call it how I see it, man. I haven't seen Boots fight anybody that gave him real competition that, really worked him over. Like Ortiz, he fought Magic Mall. Uh, he fought a couple of. He ain't really fight nobody either, but I think he fought better competition than Boots. I think he fought uh way better fighter than Boots. And that Ortiz last fight with boy name escaped me. Uh, his name escaped me, but anyway, he just slaughtered him first round, in and out, in and out. Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I will appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I haven't seen Boots in no real competition. Um, I haven't seen them there. But you have some real good guys coming up from that's turning pro, that's coming up from the Olympics. You have some real good fighters coming up. Oh, and Frank Martin is fighting Albright. That's not a walk in the park for Frank Martin. Um, I don't know if you ever heard of Albright or if you know who he is, but he's a damn good fighter. He's a good fighter. He's good. And that's a big test for Frank Martin. That's gonna be a good fight. And on that card, it might be fight of the night. But then on that same card, you have you have Antoine Russell and you have Richard Hitchison. So, that's a hell of a card. Um, the guy Antoine fighting, I don't know where he's from. I never heard of him. Uh, but again, uh, Hitch Africa, he got Darte. He's a hell of a fighter too. That's gonna be a good card. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Then you got what's her name fighting? Shields. Clarissa, she's fighting. Um, that might be her card on the 21st. Don't quote me on that. I said might. It might be her card. I could be off. She's fighting rematch. Um, that's gonna be a hell of a fight for her. But I think she gonna win. Clarissa Shields don't lose. shout out, shout out to Blue Blood, Dante Boxing. Salute to them guys. Then you got Ball fighting. Um, he got a fight coming up. Um, I know it's in America. I can't recall who he's fighting, but he has a fight coming up also. Then Tank, it's just crazy how you could just go from up here to just nowhere, man. I- You know, why would you run from a domestic violence case? I don't understand it. Why would you run from a domestic violence case? Why would you like it don't make no sense. It really don't make no sense at all. It just don't make sense to run from a domestic violence case. It it don't. Um, you spending money on a run. Then when you get caught, you jump bail, so now you have to bail out again. Then lawyer fees, you know, all that is gonna cost you. Um, once the smoke clear, you're gonna have to come back to boxing. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
Assalamualaikum.
Like
Wait, wait,
Smile
hold on,
D
bro.
Malik,
Let me tell you what's the name of. Hold on.
but you couldn't find the link. You're getting stuck, Malik. You stuck, bro.
AI flushed my entire system, so I don't even know what's on there now.
Uh,
I might erase my phone numbers, everything, bro. What's good, man?
wow. What's good? I was talking about Tank and him running, man. Like, why would you run from a domestic violence case? You know, why would you run from that? For what? It don't make no sense.
Hey, bro.
And then,
He don't want to go
huh?
to jail.
Yeah, but come
He
on,
don't want to go to
domestic
jail, bro.
violence.
Huh?
But domestic violence, bro.
Shit, OJ killed his wife. He don't want to go to jail, man.
That's crazy. That's just crazy to me.
Hey,
And then not only that, and then get bail money, lawyer money,
bail money.
you know.
Bail money.
Yeah,
You and me worry about bail money. Tank don't worry about no damn bail money.
yeah, but look, all
Tank is
that's
a
gonna bring him
billion.
back to
Tank is
boxing
a
anyway.
trillionaire, man.
Huh?
Tank is a billionaire, trillionaire, man. He don't worry about no bail money. If he wouldn't have choked
Nah,
the broad by the neck, he would have made more money than God would have allowed fighting Jake.
yeah,
It's a shame, man.
yeah, he'd
Tank,
have made a lot of money on that. A lot of money.
Tank always get out of something when he's scared. I've
Yeah,
noticed that. To me, I think Tank was scared. I don't blame him for not wanting to fight, but take the money, man. Take the money. Jake, whisper in his ear, cause Jake going to jail.
yeah, he's definitely going to jail.
Yeah, Jake going to jail for that Mike Tyson shit because people bet on
Yeah,
Mike Tyson. They
yeah,
literally, they literally went out there and bet on Mike Tyson and lost their money. Damn shame,
yeah,
man. Mike couldn't even move. He
yeah.
standing there like
That's
this.
crazy.
Mike standing there like this. This way did I throw a punch? Is this your left? Okay. That Mike looked so fucking stupid out there. It was crazy, man. And I
Yeah,
love Mike
yeah,
Tyson.
that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
We grew up watching Tyson fight 3 times a month,
Yeah,
trying to
Tyson
become
was
the
doing his
heavyweight champ,
thing.
the quickest in the world. He did it too.
Hey, bro, what you think about Frank Martin and Keyshawn?
Bring him on the bump. I think Keyshawn knocked his ass out in the first round. Keyshawn is a killer now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't
I
get
know
that
that,
shit
but I'm
twisted. Keyshawn is definitely one of them guys, them on that elite level.
yeah, that's a fact.
His only problem is he stayed 4 more years for the Olympics. Or he be right up there with them. Shushu, look at Shushu. Shushu just got his first belt, his real belt.
Yeah,
Or or
yeah.
or
He just
you would
got his
have
real belt.
hey bro,
His
or you
real
would
belt.
have Keyshawn on third or fourth belt right now. Ain't too
Yeah,
many people. Ain't too many people can beat Keyshawn, bro.
yeah.
That's
I
just
agree
real
with
talk.
that.
Not
Yeah,
too many
you're
people
right.
can
I
beat
agree.
Keyshawn, man. And and
What'd you
and
say?
and the, and the thing I sent you, bro. What's the name said? Your boy Tank
Oh,
said,
yeah.
well, he put him to sleep. He said Keyshawn put him to sleep. He put Keyshawn to sleep. Listen to the video again.
Yeah,
He said he put Keyshawn to sleep. He said, I don't want to say who it was because both of them pillow fisted. Then he said, yeah, but which one was it? Come on, man. He said his so-called best friend. We know who that is.
that's Keyshawn.
Absolutely.
It could be
Keyshawn,
African.
Keyshawn can't beat no damn Shakur. You know what Keyshawn said when they asked him about the fight with the one he just had? He said he know what he's getting into. Tio know what he's getting into. Even though deep down inside Keyshawn Hart, he wanted Tio to drop. He wanted him to drop Shakur, and he wanted him to put Shakur to sleep. Anybody who didn't see that is crazy. Why would you say some dumb shit like, "Yeah, it's gonna be first 4 rounds like this, and then when it comes to sixth round, Tio's gonna start to impose his will." Imposing your will, that's the guy in the late rounds,
Yeah,
not the guy in the early rounds. Come on, Keyshawn, you
yeah,
don't like Shakur. You don't like
yeah.
Shakur,
You
or you
don't.
really crazy,
Yeah, yeah. Well, we know he really crazy.
or you really
You
crazy.
gotta know Keyshawn Davis is off. You
Yeah,
gotta
something
know
wrong.
that. If you don't know that, then something wrong with you. You ain't no real street nigga. You ain't no. If you don't think Keyshawn Davis is really off, then you just, you know, that nigga is crazy, bro, for real. Every time
Yeah.
he get hyped, you see how his eyes go wide open.
Yeah,
Like
no, they
that
get
ain't.
wide, bro. They get wide. He be like, yeah, yeah, I got you now. Yeah, yeah. His eyes get
Yeah,
wide.
that ain't an act.
Nah, they ain't no act. He got
That
you.
ain't no act. He was in the loony
Yeah, so-
bin over in another country.
yeah, I remember that.
He was in the loony bin, bro.
I remember that.
Yeah,
He spent a few days in the hospital. He spent some time in the hospital, man. And
yeah,
Shakur was his man.
that's right.
Shakur
That's a
visited.
fact.
You know, remember Bayard?
Yeah,
When Bayard had a car accident. Well, like
yeah,
San Shadeen went and visited him every single day. Every day.
yeah,
Every day. He called me every night and said, Yo, Malik, guess what I got here? I said, Who you got, bro? He said, Bayard. He said, Yo, Bayard, I said, What's up? Me and Bayard talked on the phone a little bit. And then when it was time to reciprocate, he didn't do it.
yeah,
Yeah. I checked him on that too, man. I said, Bro, you must be out your mind, man. I said, my brother came to see you every day when you had that turnpike, when you had the accident on turnpike. And then when it was his turn, when he had the aneurysm, you didn't even go see him. Might
wow.
have went and saw him once, maybe twice. But you ain't do what he did for you. Because he called me
They,
every
they,
single
they
night.
was
Yo, I
real
guess what I got
close.
on the phone. Hmm?
As kids, they was real close,
Yeah,
like
we
brothers.
all grew up as kids, man. You know that.
Right,
Right. They might have been
right.
uh, me and Kabir was closer than what's the name though?
Yeah.
Big
When when they was you talking about Launch Rock,
yeah.
Launch Champagne, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they been close since they was little, bro. Taking pills, nodding out on the like, yeah,
Bro, when
since
we
they
used to
was
shoot over
young, real young.
when we used to shoot over the 145th. But that, them yeah. So
What's up
sometimes,
with
sometimes it takes a time in your life you got to stop that. But I ain't gonna get into that.
right,
What happened?
right. What's up with Boots and Ortiz, man?
What's up with Boots and Frank Cruz, bro? Boosie got Frank Cruz. Now, if Boosie got Frank Cruz, how can you possibly be friends with Keyshawn?
I don't know.
I don't get that, man. I don't get that.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, bro. Y'all supposed to be best friends. Y'all supposed to be friends. Y'all supposed to be close. Y'all was in the Olympics together. Y'all trained together. If it wasn't for Antoine, you might have went a little further, and you might have beat the next clown and went and fought for the medal. But
Yeah,
my thing
he
is,
couldn't get.
why is Boosie speaking up for Cruz when you know one day them guys are gonna meet? They're gonna meet, and I saw enough of
Oh,
Cruz to know that Cruz can handle himself, bro.
yeah, but what you think
Cruz,
about Cruz after his last fight? What you think?
I thought Cruz won. I thought Cruz
Yeah,
won, bro. I thought Cruz won when he fell on the ground and spun around in circles. I felt his pain, man. Martella didn't do enough to win the fight. Martella, you got to do more. You got to do more. You go in there and you jump in your ass in there with Devin, or you jump in there with Progrades, or I'm just thinking the ones in his weight. I ain't even gonna name Shakur. You go in there and name a Tank or somebody like that, or Rolly, man, they'll kill him, man. I think Martell need to polish his game, bro.
but
Because
Cruz is a hell of a fighter.
yeah, but Cruz is a little dude, a 130. He was fighting up there, what, 135, 140? He was fighting, he's a 130. He came up for that fight. Cruz first fight was 10 rounds, man. Cruz said,
Yeah,
I want to fight the best. He came in at 10 rounds. And the only person even come close to that was Shakur. He fought at 8.
the
And it,
crazy thing.
and they stopped it because the guy had a nosebleed or cuts in his eyes. You remember they fought at the the hub in Carson
Yeah,
City.
but now, in all in all fairness, Cruz is 6-1.
Cruz is 6-1, and that's why I don't want to see De Los Santos fight. Um, De Los Santos fight Shakur because he don't deserve to have 2 losses. He don't deserve to have 2 losses. Everybody, oh, Shakur's scared to fight this De Los Santos. Man, y'all ain't doing nothing but giving De Los Santos a loss. Trying to
De
turn
Los
him into a
Santos won't fight
gatekeeper.
him now.
Hmm?
De Los Santos won't fight Shakur right now.
If you do, you fool.
Yeah, he won't fight him. I don't care. Even if Shakur say I'm ready to rematch him.
You
He,
fool.
De Los Santos ain't jumping out there fighting Shakur.
Not right now.
Shakur didn't,
Shakur too
Shakur
hot.
didn't show the Shakur didn't win in his bag.
Hey, bro, Shakur done
He's
went
different.
from. Think about it, bro. When Tank was around, it was Tank, 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 Tank could do this, Tank could do that, and me and you was sitting down. Remember that time I was working at that I was doing that armed security job over at the bank at and we was talking about the investigation coming into boxing.
Yeah,
I was telling you about the
right,
investigation, and then I was telling you about there's gonna be some changes, right?
right.
Well, bruh, there was a lot of shit going on back then.
Yeah,
There was a lot
yeah,
of shit going on back then. I mean, we talked about a lot of shit that I don't want to bring up.
right,
A lot of shit right
right,
now that I don't want to bring up. I'm just gonna
right.
leave it up. But what I did say was, Ra, I'm telling you right now, Tank is about to fall off. And I said, ain't not because of a loss. He's just gonna fall off because he's gonna stop fighting for some reason. And I said, that is gonna open up the gates for one person, and then that's Shakur. And I said, by the time Tank comes back, I said, you watch, it's a legacy thing, man. Shakur is gonna take over. Because it don't
Yeah,
matter, because all Shakur was doing was crying. You know, Wally, man, Grandpa, anybody want to fight me? I was like, yo, Wally, just let it go, man. Wally said, your legacy will show in the long run. They're going if you get all four belts, they have to fight you. If they want one of them, or they got to jump up. And then it's up to the boxing, it's up to the people at the 135 to allow you to hold on to those belts and then go collect them at 142. And then if they
you
get
right.
scared at 140, go to 147 and own them on all three. But
Yeah,
sooner or later, they're going to have to come and get the belts. You want to be a champ, you got to take them from the champ. You have to take them
that's right.
from the champ.
That's right. That's right. That's one thing
Look,
about
Martello was
holding on to
gifted.
them belts.
He was emailed. He was emailed the goddamn title. And Frank Cruz
Yeah,
and Andy Cruz. I think Andy Cruz.
yeah,
I think Andy Cruz won the fight. That's just my opinion. But he
yeah.
showed me that he got some quickness, and he showed me that he got some bags in his. He got things in his bag, bro. There's
You
some
think he
tricks in
gonna
there.
stay with Bozy them?
Hmm. Yeah.
You think-
If that's what works, stay with what works. Stay with what works. Like Wally told Tank Shakur in the corner. He said Tank said, I mean Shakur said, now I should throw this to them. Wally said, wait a minute, hold on. The jab is working. Why go to anything else? Stay with what's working. When he make an adjustment, then you make the adjustment.
Yep,
I thought that was
yep,
some of the smartest shit out. When he make you make the
yeah,
adjustment, you make it. Until then,
yep,
box. Do what you do. Do what you've been
yep,
doing.
yep, yep. Keep that stick in his damn face.
Keep that stick in his face and that left coming up top of that stupid ass.
Did,
It was
did
coming
you
way back here too, man.
did you see what I sent you? I
Which one?
sent you something. I sent you something where they said they were saying how the guy said this is the best jab in boxing. Shakur threw the jab. Both of them threw a jab at the same time. Shakur jab got in.
Yeah.
Boom. And he said at the same time, he didn't forget about his defense because Tiafimo threw a body shot. He was setting up with a jab to
Right.
the body shot, and Shakur shoulder rolled and
Boom.
caught the
Right there.
body shot too. Yeah, he threw the jab, boom, then caught the body shot on the shoulder roll.
And
I
he
sent it
lucky,
to you.
he bro, and he lucky he ain't come back up and boom, hit him again. He learned that kind of
Yeah,
shit from Andre Ward, man.
yeah. I
Andre
sent it to
Ward
you.
used to do that kind of shit. But
Yeah, SOG. Yeah, SOG, boy, he was nice with that. Like with
SMG
with
was
the
nice with that catch.
movement and
SMG would catch it and boom,
yeah,
hit you right with it.
yeah,
Boom, boom, hit you
yeah,
right with it.
yeah,
Same
yeah.
punch. He was nice with it.
And he went all the way with the same trainer, never switched up or
Right.
anything. My man, the big light skinned guy.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he never switched up on him. He
Nope.
stayed with him his whole career. But SOG retired in his 30s, man.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
I kind of I don't make suggestions. I don't know why he did it, but I kind of think something was wrong.
Yeah,
Maybe
that he didn't go
maybe
public.
illness that we didn't know about. Maybe something was wrong that
I,
took
I
time to
believe in
heal.
my heart
Hmm?
that I believe in my heart. I said that when he retired. I said something is wrong that he's not going public with
Right.
That he don't want the world to know because he was only what 30,
32.
31?
32.
Yeah,
And
32.
32, and he and whatever it was, he could have championed that fight, man. The aneurysm or multiple sclerosis or whatever, he could have championed that, man, and said, "Look, I'm now I'm gonna start some type of foundation for multiple sclerosis." I'm just saying, I'm just using that example, like Montel
Yeah,
Williams. He could have
yeah,
started a foundation for something new now.
right,
Call
yeah,
it, and maybe he just got tired of boxing though. I don't know.
maybe,
Maybe he got tired of
maybe,
boxing.
maybe his wife said, you know what, you got enough money.
Right, because he didn't spend a lot of money. He wasn't
Yeah,
flashy, man. He wasn't. He still
right,
ain't wear the chains around his neck. He ain't that flashy.
right, right, right.
Got
And
nice.
he made a lot of money.
Yeah, he made a lot of money. He was in that. Remember, he was in that tournament of
Right,
six,
at
and he
tournament.
came out on top. He fought Frank. What was
Yeah,
his last name, man? Frank Locke,
yeah,
Frank Loke, or something like that. He fought him,
yeah.
and he beat
He,
him.
he,
Took care of him
yeah,
at the end.
he
He
won that,
he was beating
and
them one at a
then
time. Look,
yeah,
and he was new, and he was supposed to
yeah,
get in. And they were like, "Yo, they ain't even want to let him in. Yo, he ain't from Europe, man. Get out of here. The best fighters are here in America, and the
right.
blacks will knock out them
But
sorry ass
Malik,
Europeans."
I'm a always say this, man. And to the day I leave here, bruh, he lost that first fight with that boy, man.
Who?
SOG.
Nah,
He, he lost that first fight, but what's his name, man?
nah, nah.
He lost that first fight. He didn't beat that boy, man. He did not
Nah,
beat him. And he lost by a big margin.
no,
They
hell
gave
no.
that fight to Ward. They gave that fight to him, man. He didn't win that fight, but he won the second fight. But the first one, nah, he didn't win. He didn't win. He didn't win
Well,
that.
that's a matter of opinion, but I, I I'm
And people just
I'm
keep it
standing by
real. They
SOG.
do the same thing.
I'm standing by SOG. If you think he lost it, hey man, hey, everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
He lost that fight, bro.
Nah,
He lost that fight.
but I mean, listen, man, I give it to you if you say it was a tough fight. To say he lost, nah, it was a tough fight. Every fight is tough now, man. Every fight is tough. That's why I can't wait for Tank to come back, man. Somebody got to beat Shakur, and there's only one person out there that can hand him that loss. If listen, if you watch that fight closely, Shakur's footwork was impeccable, bro. It was on the
I said
outside,
that.
and if he stood on the inside, he stood so close that he couldn't miss.
I said that that
when he
night.
was on the inside, he was so close that when he threw, he let him. I have to believe that he studied this because I watched the fight a couple of times. But when he
I said that that night.
bang 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 bing bang bang bing bang bing bang 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 like Ricochet Rabbit on his ass, and then
But
when he stepped on the inside foot and moved in, he when that led that idiot to think he could throw a wild billy hook at him, right hand, and he just caught him with it every time. Boom! Every time he threw that shit, man, Shakur caught him with it. Boom! So you have not watched enough of Shakur's knockouts to know that when Shakur catch you with this, or when you in this position and you throw that punch, you're gonna get hit. Look at what's the bull's name? Katani. Look at Katani. He's one of them. Look at Jamel. He's one of them. Even Alvarez. Look at what's his name, man? The one we went to watch in North. Yushani. He got like a
Oh
Japanese
yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
another one,
yeah,
bro. He's another one. They just stopped that fight. They just stopped. They just said, I mean, he
yeah,
takes too many punches, man. They just stopped it.
yeah. I
There's a lot.
watched
There's a
Shakur,
lot. There was a lot more time left in that fight, bro. But they
but I
all
watched
was eating the
Shakur.
same right hook. And I told you, all Shakur's fights look the same, bro. They just do.
Yeah,
The only one that
yeah.
can change that is Lamont Roach or Tank. Frank Martin, Fra- Frank got started too late.
I watched Shakur let his brother-in-law live
They let
when
him
he
live.
fought. He let him live, man.
They let him live.
He Yeah, he could have stopped him easy.
You talking about Joette? He could have stopped him.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah. He let Joette live, man.
yeah, he
He
let him live.
did. He let
And
him
he, and he,
live,
and,
man.
hey, look, and he was talking shit before the fight, right before the thing about what
He
he
was
was gonna
talking
do.
a lot of shit.
I'm gonna
A
break that
lot of
code. I'm gonna break that code. You ain't family and shit like that, man.
Yeah.
Nobody said you
They
was, man.
hated Shakur messing with that girl, man. They hated it.
He just
They hated it.
he was just knocking down some.
Yeah. And she wasn't, nothing to write home to mama about either, though.
Nah, but she wasn't bad either. She wasn't bad either, man.
Nah.
She wasn't bad. Don't be hating. Don't be hating on
I,
Shakur, man. I ain't letting you.
Shakur, my guy. That's my
I ain't
guy.
letting you hate on him. Even on
Bro, that's my
even though
guy,
he getting
man.
some guts, I ain't letting you hate on him.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's my guy. Caught my guy. Come on, man. She caught from the hood, man. That's
Yeah,
my
but even if
guy.
you hating on, even if you getting some guts, you can't hate on him, bro. Can't. Shakur,
Uh-uh.
sh- sh-
Come on, man. Picture
listen,
me
bro.
hating on
Wait a
Coach
minute.
Stevenson.
Hold on. Tangy. Now let me stop.
My wife in the chat, bro. My lady in the chat.
I'm talking about
My
me anyway,
lady
so
in
it
the
don't
chat,
matter.
bro.
I'm talking about
Uh-huh.
me anyway, so it don't matter, bro. Um, I was just about to say something crazy about her, but I said, nah, I think she might be in the chat one day and she might run into me with that gray hair and
Yeah.
start stab me in the head with it or something. I don't know.
Somebody said
I
the
actually
core
seen her the
versus
other day,
Tank.
man. She's still a nice looking
Somebody
lady,
said the
man.
core versus Tank. Who win?
What?
Somebody said Shakur versus Tank. Who win?
After what you just seen in the last two fights, do you really have to ask that question? I'm going to answer it for you easily, easily. Shakur, easily. Tank,
Shakur don't win.
Tank,
Don't
Tank
believe
don't
that.
have the height. Hey, bro, Tank don't have the height. He don't have the reach.
Tank has the IQ.
He got the skills, but
Tank
he
ha-
don't. He
Tank has what a lot of fighters don't have, but Shakur.
he
The
don't.
IQ and
He
the
Tank got
skill
IQ. Tank got
and
IQ.
the trainers.
Hey, bro, Tank got IQ. Tank just don't have size, man. He don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
size. He's a
You
midget.
think you do you really think in your brain that Shakur can beat Tank with a jab, bro?
Yeah,
You think that?
yeah. I think he'll beat him jab. I think he'll
Now
hold his punches
you
upside his
doing
head.
too much,
I think
bro.
he'll punch him in the. I think he'll punch him in the gut. I think he'll use the ring a lot more.
Now he got to come down to Tank. Picture that.
He gonna use the
Picture
ring
that.
a lot more. The problem ain't. the problem ain't Tank. I mean, Shakur adjusting the Tank. Tank got to find a way to get to Shakur. This ain't the other way around here.
But
Tank is the
look,
one that got to figure this out.
they reach is about the
Tank got to
same.
figure out. Tank got to figure out. That reach ain't no same. What are you
They
talking
reach
about?
is about the same, man.
Man, Shakur Reach is damn near 75, 76, if not 78. And then you got and
That's why. That's
you got you
why
got you
Tank
got you got Shakur with a
Tank
right.
jab for jab. A lot of people, bro. They
Yo,
they
hey,
they
hey, hey, right, me and you talked about this the other day. And I said, yo, this is a trick that some people don't know. You can measure with your foot instead of shooting a jab. If that jab wasn't working for T.O. could have slid in there little by little and see how close he could get before he started throwing. But he wasn't even thinking about it. He went back to his dumb, stupid, ghetto, amateur ways, and it wasn't working. Tank ain't gonna
bro.
do that. Tank is not gonna do that. Tank is gonna box Shakur, but Tank he got to get past that jab. Then he got to get past Tank Shakur backing up. Then he got to get past the footwork. Then he got to get past the pivots, the movements. Nah, man, Tank ain't ready, man. Tank ain't gonna beat Shakur. I give it a close fight. That's all.
Yeah,
I give it a close fight only because it's Tank. If you
yeah.
put Bull
Tank
in
can
there, if you
stop,
put Bull in there, Shakur
bro.
knock Bull's head off.
Tank can stop Shakur.
You out of your goddamn mind. Nobody ain't stopping Shakur.
Bro, Tank can stop Shakur.
No.
Shakur ain't never been hit as hard as Tank hit that boy, man.
No. And he ain't never gonna.
So you think Tank won't catch him?
No.
You think Tank won't catch Shakur flesh
No.
in 12 rounds?
No.
Man, bruh,
I
that's
think Tank
crazy.
I think Tank could come out of there. His eyes would be so swelled up it won't even be funny.
First of
You
all,
gotta understand that Shakur is right handed. So he's got more control over that right hand. Boom. Boom. Then he do that left hand. That left hand comes from way back here. Way back here. He can't throw that left hand straight down the pipe. Have you ever seen him do it? If you have, let me know what fight. I'm gonna go watch it. And I've watched every fight.
you talking about Shakur?
Yeah. Tank can
You talking
throw a
about
left
how he
right
throw
down the
the
pipe.
right hand?
Tank
You
can
talking about
throw it
how he
right down
throw the
the
left
pipe, but
hand?
Tank signs his check with his left hand. So Tank is a natural left-hander. Now if you switch Tank over, boom, can Tank throw that right straight down the pipe? And the answer is no. It's gonna come a little different. But
So you
if
telling me? So
but I'm telling
you
you,
te-
if Shakur, if they're boxing, I'm gonna stand up for a minute, all right? See if you can see me. If they standing up, right?
right,
And Shakur's in the southpaw, trying to switch it up to make it a southpaw. All right, I do it this way. He in the southpaw stance, right?
right.
And Shakur slides to the left and boom, throw that left and slides to his right and throw that left down the hook, down the center. That gives him an advantage that most fighters don't have. I ain't telling him to step in. I'm talking about the electric slide out here. I ain't telling him to step in because if he step in, he's gonna get caught by Tank. No, I ain't telling him to do that. No. I'm telling him to slide sideways or even going backwards. Go backwards a little bit. Boom. And then throw the left. Don't go running up in there and get your ass hit. We know Tank can crack. We know Tank can
Yeah,
crack, but we know when it comes down to that ring IQ, my boy he's gonna have to use it that night.
bro. When you talking about Tank, you talking about patience. You talking about patience. You're talking about
Who
a
got more patience,
real
him or
lot.
Shakur?
Huh?
Who got more patience, him or Shakur?
Tank, bro, Tank patience is out of this world.
And you say that because
Because that's his whole game. Tank will sit there. Tank will sit there. That's why Tank always give up the first 3 rounds, probably 4.
but no, yeah,
Because you're sitting there downloading everything you doing,
yeah.
seeing where you consistent at, seeing where you at, what you doing. He's downloading all this shit. And for the 4th round on, 5th round on, Tank dominates everybody.
And the same thing about Shakur, bro. He's downloading too. He's patient too,
It'll
bro.
be a good fight, man.
But
I like to call, I like
the size
score my
the size matters, man. The size, you know, size is a big difference, man, in size.
Shakur, my second best fighter, bro. It's nothing bad I can say about Shakur. Nothing. Yeah, he right. He does everything almost excellent, almost perfect. But Tank IQ is just another level. And don't nobody in the fight game have patience like Tank. His patience is immaculate. That's part of his strategy, man.
Hey, right. So, in what round? In what round is Shakur going to throw that stupid right hand or that stupid left hand that gets others knocked out? What round?
It depends.
As
And
you
and
seen
Shakur
in
gotta watch
bro,
out for the body shot.
hey, right, in the 7th round, Shakur could have ended that fight, but Shakur said, "You know what? The guy might still be dangerous right now. TL might still be dangerous, so let me take my time. I
Right.
can win. I can win this by decision. It don't matter. I take the dub by decision. It don't matter. Hitchens is the same way. I take the dub by decision. I take it. Tank, he wants that knockout. And that's the same thing me and you was arguing about earlier, about Keyshawn and that knockout. Keyshawn, he knocked this boy out with 13 seconds left. Come on, Keyshawn. You could have, yeah, okay, you wanted that knockout. You should have got it 2 rounds ago. You waited till 13 seconds left in the fight. Come on, man. I felt bad for old boy because he never been knocked out before. And now you got a hunter like 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 a lion stalking his goddamn prey.
On his
And
ass.
that's what it looked like. Keyshawn was out there smiling, his teeth was smiling, his eyes was open, his hair was looking nice. He was like, "Yeah, I got you now, boy." Boom, body shots. Boom, body shots. He started throwing them body shots around the 10th round. Man, my man couldn't wait for the bell to ring.
But that was his second time dropping him. He
Yeah, it
stopped it
doesn't
the
matter
next
how many
time.
times he dropped him.
And his eye was closed.
He was
The boy
dropping
eye
him.
was closed.
Yeah, it was. But
Ortiz's eyes was closed. Jermaine, his eyes was closed. His left eye was closed.
yeah, I think the doctor was giving him one more round.
The
I
the
mean,
the, the
I mean, I
doctor
mean,
told
and I'm talking about the 10th. The
the
doc
doctor
came out
told
there and
that
looked at him
ref.
and said, "Look, we're gonna give him one more." And then when he
The
came out there for
doctor
the 10th, he said, "You know what? I mean, the 11th." He said, "Do you really want
the
to stop it?
doctor
Just
told
give one more. 12?
right.
Hey, if you don't last out of 12, that's just shame on him. He need to get
But
on
the
his
doctor
freaking
told that
bicycle now."
ref anything, stop it.
He was on a
Anything,
bicycle,
stop it.
but Keyshawn was on a bike more than he was. Keyshawn was moving around more than he was. I was like,
Bruh,
man, what's wrong with this boy? He can't even see, and he's fighting with one eye, and the guy
you,
he's
you,
fighting is
you
is,
know what
is
I
moving
learned
around
about
more than he
Jermaine?
is. Hmm?
You know what I learned about Jermaine Ortiz Saturday night, bro? I learned that he can't fight for shit. He's
You
not
know,
elite.
what, bro? I'm not even gonna lie about it, man. This is the first time in a long time where I just watched the fight to the point where I was watching the other boxer. I was just watching Keyshawn and watching what he was doing. I didn't think too much of Ortiz, man. I
Yeah,
really
I was
didn't.
watching Ortiz. I always watch him when he fight. And they just confirmed he can't box.
I didn't like
He
him
can't.
when he let Tio sit on that rope. I didn't like him. I said, man, this guy's trash, man. When he was in Madison Square Garden. No, yeah.
But he
No,
still
no, no.
beat. He still
Times
beat
Square.
Tio.
He's in Times Square, huh?
He still beat Tio to me.
Yeah, but he was letting Tio sit on the rope and get up and do all this old fancy shit. I was like, man, come on, bro. Come
But
on.
I knew from that Ortiz fight that Tio couldn't beat Shakur.
No, he wasn't doing this shit to score. No.
I knew that. I knew that.
No,
But
no
Malik,
sir.
salute to everybody who came out, the 12th round knockout. Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe to the channel, please. Like, subscribe to the channel.
I got nothing to say, bro.
You got something to say before we roll out?
Nah, man. A couple more days, bro. Ramadan coming up. Get ready, bro. I'm gonna be on you.
Yeah. All right, my brother.
All right. Sound like
All
a
right. Alaikum salam. Salute, bro.
salute. Salute.
All right, Kristen. Love you, babe.